As you guys see from this title, I'm keeping this series alive, so it would mean a lot if you go smash that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. It truly means a lot, honestly, please, so go do it. I'm a high school student that sims for e-girls and makes zero profit off of this shit. I know I'm a fat winner. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about the Owl House. I know, I'm late on this train, but let me explain. I just got into the show and finished it. It was great, but my cold, crippling depression is creeping in because it's the mid-show hiatus for some reason. I don't really watch TV shows because, well, me a big boyo now. Shows-wise, now became less interesting to me because I'm mostly an anime guy. Especially not including weird shit, so watching TV shows again wasn't my specialty anymore because all the shows I watched back then are done. So I got back into watching TV shows. Also, this video may have major spoilers if you wondered, and if you're not caught up at all to the Owl House, then please click off this video. Or if you just don't care and you're just watching this video, then just watch it. Well, I think, because it's just gonna be me ranting about dumb shit the entire time. So let me go on about it. At heart, the Owl House has an amazing cast of characters and really amazing characterization arcs. And the only way for a driven story is with good character development and not just boring old development, like as shown in some other fucking shows. I'm talking about that uwu rainbow LED lights rave party anime friendship bullshit transformation.
Character development.
If you're wondering, yes, these two are gay. I fucking love them. Anyway, for a small recap to discuss these beloved, sweet, not creepy characters, the main character is Luz. She's energetic, outgoing, and well, she got in trouble in school for, well, being different and being too... How do I say the word? Oh yeah, creative. Too creative. That kind of sounds messed up when I come to think about it. Well, she had to be sent to a camp for how creative she was to normalize her. And still, I can't lie, it sounds so much more fucked up now I'm saying it like that. After throwing away her favorite book, an owl comes and snatches it away. Come to think of it, she didn't even question how the owls awake in daylight. Deadass could have had rabies. Anyway, a door appeared and boom, she's in the Boiling Isles, a mysterious land filled with mythical creatures and, well, witches. And yes, I'm talking about witches. She meets a witch named Ida, and just so you know, she is precious and sweet, and she's a criminal, and I fucking love that. So, there's that. Luz, knowing that she's a witch, she sticks around with Ida so Ida can teach her magic to become like a witch like how she always wanted to back in the human world. And honestly, going back to camp to normalize you, that just sounds so fucked up, so it's kind of good that she found this weird door just to take her somewhere else. Yeah. Luz is the optimistic teenage girl. Ida is the owl lady and is a wanted criminal for having every magic type instead of joining a coven, which makes you only able to use one magic element. I can't lie, in the show with the coven and stuff, it sounds like a form of government, like communism, I'm being honest. Because you're forcing people to get rid of who they truly are. And I kind of seen that as dark, and that's the whole point. I'm going on that topic later, so remember that. Another character is King. He's adorable. Please protect him. He's also a demon, but he looks like a dog. And I love that. There's also Willow. She's a bubbly, cute teenage girl that has serious anger issues, but she barely gets mad. Gus is a Chad, even though he's like 2 feet fucking tall. He got cool illusion powers. He later hits puberty though, and grew taller, if you're wondering. Finally, but last,
it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da.
3 hours later.
'Preparing
Amity. In the story, she's an uptight, sensitive girl that has a sweet side to her sometimes, but she means well. Honestly, I really like her as a character. The characters in the story are unique in their own way, and even small details of how they interact with each other and about their background stories. The one who shows the most development of the story was the owl lady herself. Ida has a curse to where it makes her a giant owl-like creature. she got this curse from her sister. And yes, her sister redeems herself later on in the story, but in season 2. Society did not accept Ida for having her curse, so she turned into a criminal. And well, she lives far away from the rest of society. That was an example of a character and how they're characterized and showed in the show. There's so much more in depth with the characters, and that's why they're like that, but I'm going to be ranting for hours and why. So I'm gonna just continue on to the next point of why I love
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning.
The plot of the Owl House is pretty simple. A little girl goes into a magical world and meets her new friends and gets a princess along the way. But the thing about the plot and the story as well, it's more complex what it looks like, I'm being honest. Besides, the main goal being Lou's trying to, well, get back home to her freaking mommy, but the plot is kind of dark and a more serious tone. Season 2 focuses more on that plot because I can't lie, season 1 was to introduce the characters with filler arcs, and that's not bad at all, especially starting off a new show. I don't understand how it's a problem to others, but it's because it's the whole point to show the audience their character traits and how they will fit well in the story. But anyway, season 2 is getting more in scale with the story. The Emperor of the Coven, Emperor Belos, is shown as the antagonist to the perspective of Lucy and her friends. The Emperor's ideals are mistaken and kind of anonymous, and that's the whole point. I like how mysterious the character even is. Though he's a bad guy, he's still kind of cool, I can't lie. But yeah, the Coven is kind of misunderstood in a way, but at the end of the day, the Coven ruined Ida and Ida's sister Lilith. Lilith only cursed Ida because she was jealous and didn't want Ida to become stronger than her, so it's kind of understandable. But to a point, it's still kind of messed up. I don't hate her. She's just one of those characters that it just happened. Lilith wanted to join the Emperor's Coven as a kid so much, so she got into the position of, well, being under Ida. That's what she felt. But in season 2, you see tons of characters with different perspectives of what's right and what's wrong. The Emperor has a nephew even called Hunter. As for now in the show, because the show is on hiatus, but he's an important character because I know later on in the show, he's gonna have way more plot changing in the story, especially because, well, he has his own freaking furry animal friend that legit every witch has. And also, he doesn't want to be part of the Emperor's Coven. He wants to prove to his uncle that he's worthy, but he doesn't want to harm people in any way. He's like Luz, both really intelligent and outgoing when it comes down to magic, even though he can only do magic with a special staff. But regardless, he doesn't want to do his job truly. He does, and he wishes he could live the life like how Luz has it, but he can't. Because if he betrays, we all know he's gonna get fucked. The Owl House has really colorful characters that bring out the driven story for big audiences. The story is really great, and there is major flaws, but major advantages for the driven story for their colorful, cool characters they are. Anyway, this video is getting pretty long, so I hope you guys go like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys like about the show. I'm going to keep this series alive, and I have school, so I'm sorry if I wasn't consistent about the weekly uploads. My last upload was 2 weeks ago. I kind of want to cry. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you.
Meet me in the back when you find out why I'm fine. Somebody else last Wednesday night. I look away till something you said. Now, get now, the rose come out of my head.
Stop it. Ain't like attention.